All right, it's Saturday and I'm on my way to do an open house. And I know I did a video about this before about open houses on Saturdays, but I wanted to point out there's a difference between doing an open house and doing an effective open house. So if you want to sell more houses, Saturdays and Sunday afternoons are your time. But wait a minute, the sun's out, it's beautiful. My friends are on their boat, invited me out. There's barbecues there. I know. For 25 years, I know. One of the great parts about real estate is that you can set your own schedule. One of the tough parts about real estate is the fact that we have to make hay when the sun is shining. And in the spring and summer, when it's beautiful out, is when we got to get after it here in Central Ohio. If you're watching it somewhere down south, maybe it's opposite for you, right? But here, we got to get in there and we got to get after it. So, if you're going to take your weekends off to work, right, out to work, you want to be effective when you're there. And so what am I thinking about when I'm going? Well, first of all, I want to be blasting it all over social media. I want to generate as many leads as I can off of that open house that I'm going to be doing. I want to plan it ahead of time. So I got my social media posts. I'm getting things off of that. You're going to get a lot of stuff off of putting on social media, not just driving people to the open house, but the fact they're like, oh yeah, Chantel's a realtor, right? I saw Chantel's stuff on point. I love you other ones too that are doing it, and you're doing a great job. But you want to be putting it out there, right? Okay, so you got your social media posts going. If the agent will let you, you want to boost the post, okay? You want to boost it out there and make sure that that's being done, and that's where you pay money to EXP, and EXP puts it out there on Facebook for you, okay? So you want to be able to do that. You want to do a boost. If you know how to do that, get in there, learn from KV Core. It's super easy, and it's called a property boost. Not the boost on Facebook, but the property boost. All right, so you got all that planning that goes into it and everything like that to get you going. Now, it's the day of the open house. What do you want to do? Well, first of all, you want to be early, okay? You want to be early, and if possible, in the location where you're going to be at, you want to sign the place the night before. If you can't do it the night before, then you want to do it early in the morning, and you want to sign the place like crazy. And when I say like crazy, I mean you want to put signs everywhere you can put, and preferably your signs have your mugshot on it. I know it seems pretentious and things like that, but look, human beings are drawn to faces. I learned this from a $100 million a year producer. Put your face on the sign. So that way people that are walking in, they already saw your face on the sign, they see you, you're not strangers, okay? Why would you want to sign the entire neighborhood like crazy? Because people that live in the neighborhood who are not interested in buying that house are going to be driving past your sign all morning. They're going to be going to the grocery store. They're going to be going to the kids' soccer game. They're going to be coming to and fro, and they're going to see your stuff, subliminally implanting in their head that you're all over that neighborhood, right? Every intersection in the neighborhood. The $100 million a year producer was putting out 15 to 20 signs the night before and leaving them up. 15 to 20. Now, I know some communities, some of you negative Nellies on there are going to say, my community won't allow it. I'll get fined $100 per sign. I said, if you're allowed to do it, all right? So we're looking for ways to make money, not excuses on why I'm not making money. Get it? Hopefully you caught that, right? We're looking to do things, make things happen, stuff like that. Let's see, Blues and Jazz Festival, when is it? Free shuttle. Hopefully I'm not getting cut out here, cutting through Gehenna on the way. That's why you always leave early too. Okay, signs everywhere. People are going to use GPS to get there, but you are auditioning for everybody else in that neighborhood. You want them to see your name. You want them to see your face, okay? Next thing is, what am I going to have to offer people to come in to exchange with them, to give them in exchange for their information? Well, how about the supply and demand analysis for the neighborhood? How about that? Now, you can do a CMA if you want. A lot of people know what that is, right? They've sold a house before, but CMA is so 1990s and early 2000s. We're talking about being able to do a supply and demand analysis and competitive marketing analysis, you want to call that. Comparative market analysis, you can do the CMA if you want. But Jay Kinder has a great, if you were on his training the other day, he had a great name for it. Stacey and I are going to start using it. It's escaping my brain right now because I'm trying to drive and talk at the same time. But it was amazing. Market absorption analysis. Market absorption analysis. Oh, what a great name for a CMA to differentiate you from other agents. Okay, How about having that on your phone? Having a snapshot of that on your phone. Say, hey, would you like a market absorption analysis of the neighborhood? And you hold your phone up and say, great, let me text it over to you. And you just look down at your phone. And they're going to trade you that information. Almost everybody will give you their cell phone number if they really want that thing. Somebody might say, hey, can you just email it to you? Yeah, what's your email address? I'll email it over. Okay? Bam. And you do that. Now, what I do after I get the people's information is I send them a little video afterwards, after the open house is over, saying, hey, my name is Jim again. So nice meeting you. I hope you had a good time coming out to the house. Just wanted to let you know, if you're not interested in this house, I have others that are going to be coming that I can let you know about, and also other ones that are in the neighborhoods that are like it. Let me know if you'd be interested in getting some of that information, right? Something like that, right? It's a video that goes out to them, talking to them again. Because they're going to talk to you for like 30 seconds. They're probably going to see several other agents. Guess how many agents are going to send them a video after they visited? None, okay? So how do we get to that point? Like, how do I know to work with? Because a lot of times these open houses are busy, right? Especially like today. Today is the grand launch, right? How do I make sure that I'm working with agents that don't have, or buyers that don't have agents, or people who are thinking about selling their home don't have agents? I use a real quick process like this. It works like this. When they come in, I ask them a yes question. I say, hey, because I don't want people to start off negative. I want them to start off positive. I say, hey, are you guys out looking at open houses today? It's a duh question, but it just gets them to shake their head yes and not be afraid, right? And I say, great. How did you find us today? Well, I found you online. Awesome. May I ask where online, so I can target my marketing? I know where to work. Well, I found you on Zillow or Realtor.com, whatever it is. Say, awesome. Then I always ask, especially if they don't say my realtor sent me, I say, do you have a realtor that's helping you find houses right now? If they say yes, I always ask for the name. Why do I ask for the name? Because a lot of times they just say yes and they don't really have one. They've got several different agents just sending them shit. No one's taking the time to sit down and actually do a needs analysis with them and actually find them a property versus just doing a search, drawing a box around it, and sending them a bunch of houses, right? Any agent can do that. You got to be able to set yourself apart. So if they don't know the name, I'm going to spend some time with them. If they don't have a realtor, I'm going to lock in on them. Man, I'm going to be in on them. I'm going to say, you know what? I've got some information for you in here. Come on in here and let me get it for you. And I'm going to walk. And I'm going to turn around and I'm going to walk towards the kitchen. When they follow me, I know that I'm in control. I know that they're listening to my embedded commands. Embedded commands are very important in sales in that you understand that they're in charge. It's kind of like, hey, I need you to sign this. Go ahead and get a pen. I'll wait. And they go and they get a pen. You know that you are in control. Right? Does that make sense? It's an embedded command. It's a whole nother video for another time. But it's very important in sales to throw those out every now and then, little embedded commands, just so you know where you stand with the people. All right, that's another video. I'll get off that. They follow me in there. I hook them up with an MLS sheet, okay? On the MLS sheet, I'm going to have my contact information, right? So that they have that there. And I'm going to say, you know what? This has got all the information on the house for you. I'm going to let you go look around. I got some other people coming in. And when you get done, I've got something else for you that I think you'll be interested in, some inside information. So hit me up after you finish the tour, and I'll get you hooked up with that information. Boom. If they come back to me, a lot of times they just sneak out the front door, right, or whatever. I'm like, fine, I'm not dealing with them. This is how I sort people out. So I'm focusing on the people that want to talk to me, okay? If they sneak out or whatever, okay, fine, beat it. Right? I'm not interested in wasting my time with people that don't respect or value my time. Does that make sense? That sounded kind of awful when I said that, but you get what I'm saying, right? We want to sort through these people and get the people that we want to work with. Awesome. All right. So what am I going to do then when they come in? I'm going to hold up them and say, hey, I have a market absorption analysis right here on all the local properties. Would you like to have a copy of that? And they've probably never heard of that. And they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I would like that. Great, let me send it over to you. What's your cell phone number? And you're gonna just look down at your phone. And they'll give it to you. You put your number down, da-da-da-da-da-da. Great, let me attach this. Bam, I just sent it. Did you get it? And they'll look and they'll wait and see the phone. That keeps you from getting fake phone numbers right? If they give out a fake phone number, right? People that don't want to talk to you or whatever. I don't know, but it gives you a chance to sort them out. Did you get it? Great. That's my personal cell phone number. If you'd like me to send you anything else, please text me back your email address and your information, your name and things like that, and I'll get you added to my contact list and we can talk more later. Enjoy your day out looking around. I'll be in touch. Some of the people that are very interested in talking to you will absolutely send you back their email. They'll send you back their name. Those people you're going to lock in on, okay? In fact, some of them are going to spend a little more time with you there, and if so, you're going to FORD them. Find out about their family. Find out their occupation, what do they do for a job. R, what do they do for fun, recreation? And D, where, what's their goals? Where are they going to be in a year or 5 years, right? FORD. That may be something you have to do later, especially at a really busy open house, but if they're the only ones there, if you can find that out, if you can home in on the kids, if they were in a certain sports team, if you can talk to them about that, anything to build the bridge. Building a bridge as fast as you possibly can, and talking to people that are actually going to have a chance of working with you. Nothing worse than dealing with somebody else's clients the entire time. Meanwhile, buyers are going through everywhere, and those are the people that you're supposed to do it. For me, an effective open house was where I gathered 1 or 2 contacts of people that are unrepresented. If I get 3 or 4, it's a friggin' home run. I'm dancing all the way home on that, okay? But if I can get 1, it only takes 1. If you're doing 8 open houses a month and you're getting 8 unrepresented buyers that you get a chance to talk to and connect with, and even if they're doing something a year from now, they're in your sphere now. There's somebody you're talking to, somebody you're working with. It's worth it. How much money do you spend to go get internet leads of people that you don't know, haven't ever got a chance to meet, and now you're trying to reel them in, right? This is face-to-face stuff, man. Shaking their hand. I'm old school. I'm still shaking hands. I don't care about some monkeypox or whatever the hell they're pushing nowadays. The next thing that the government's going to try to push to lock us all down. Not doing it, right? I'm going to focus in on these people and do everything I can to build a bridge, create a relationship. And then afterwards, after I'm all done, even from the house still, if the sellers aren't coming back, I'm going to make a video inside the house. Hey, Bob and Sue, just wanted to say thanks for stopping out today so much. Sorry I didn't get to spend much time with you. I'd love to have talked to you more. And wanted to know if you want any more information from me, just send me back like your email. I can send you a bunch of other market reports. And I'd love to get together with you over a cup of coffee and talk about your short-term and long-term real estate goals. I'm buying, I don't know about you, but I'm a caffeine junkie. I love it. If you like that, love to buy you a Starbucks, right, or whatever your coffee place is that you like. Something like that to make it social and to get a chance to get back in front of them, right? Buy them a cup of coffee, go sit down and talk about your short-term, long-term goals. A lot of times people are like, well, I don't want to talk to a realtor right now because we're not doing anything until next year. Man, those are the people you got to grab now, right? Because what's going to happen between this year and next spring? They're going to run into their pastor's wife's cousin's Pizza Hut delivery driver, who, nothing wrong with Pizza Hut, I love Pizza Hut pizza, but they're going to be getting inundated. As soon as they put on Facebook, we're thinking about buying a house, 17 realtors are going to comment in their thing. Or people are going to say, you got to use so-and-so. Boom. No. The idea is to catch people upstream, to catch them before they're in the market, because by the time they're in the market, they've got an agent, almost always. 82% of all homes that are sold in Central Ohio, your market might be different wherever you're watching this, but 82% here are sold with a realtor, a buyer's agent realtor. So 2 realtors in the transaction, all right? So hopefully that makes sense for you. Effective open houses. If you're not doing them, you are missing the boat, because so many agents don't do open houses right now. Back in the day when we started doing real estate 25 years ago, everyone did an open house. The neighborhood would have 10 open houses. You were hoping you had a house at the entrance to the neighborhood because you'd be the first person to get a chance to talk to them, right? Instead of, oh, I already met 5 other agents. You're the 6th house we've come to. I've met 5 other agents. I already gave my contact info to all of them, right? This is a game changer. It's no cost to you except for maybe an hour or two of your time. And look, if you're going to get really crazy, you could do one from noon to 1 and then pack up and go to the next one and do one from 2 to 3 or 2 to 4. You could break it up like that. You could knock out 2 a day. Instead of doing 8 open houses, you could do 8 open houses a month. You could do 16 a month. That's how effective it is. And look, after 25 years, after making millions and millions and millions of dollars in real estate, we are still doing open houses because that's how much we believe in them. We believe in them wholeheartedly, and we will teach them. And I will go up against anybody out there, any guru or whatever, that says open houses don't work. An open house doesn't work, but an effective open house works, and it works great. And we will continue to preach that. Good luck to you out there. Go sell some houses, man. Make some money. It is still a great time to be selling real estate. It's going to continue to be that way for a while, even though the economy is tanking and things like that are happening. Real estate is still in a position where people are going to continue to make money, and people are going to continue to get in because it is the best hedge against inflation that there is going on right now. People are going to continue to buy. We have a huge glut of 94 million millennials that are all going to be buying homes, and we are not building enough homes to keep up with it. So prices will continue to go up, even as rates continue to go up, even as unfortunately, the least fortunate of us are going to be hurt the worst by this recession. There's a whole ton of people that it's not going to affect, and they're still going to be buying real estate, and those are the people we're going to be working with, okay? Good luck to you out there. Talk to you soon.